What's up, fellas? So this was me at a little spot called Whiskey Mistress in Atlanta, and this is a Thursday spot, guys. It was nice and it was lit. I actually enjoyed it. I just wanted to make an observation, guys, that if you're planning on coming to New York, Atlanta, that men be out more than women. So that's just the observation that I noticed since being in Atlanta. That is actually a lot more men out than I actually thought it would be. What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted to know how I started my security company. All right, and in previous videos, I already had talked about how I started my LLC with LegalZoom. Just go on LegalZoom, get your LLC. It's easy. They send you a little booklet letting you know everything. They walk you through the steps. That's pretty easy. I talked about that in another video. Of course, you need to set up different bank accounts for the business and your bank accounts. Don't mix the monies, and make sure you pay yourself a salary and keep the money into your business bank account. Don't mix it. Pay yourself a salary and shit you're gonna do out of that, because if you mix them, then you lose the LLC protection. All right, so make sure you spend your personal money from out your bank account and keep the business bank account separate. If you don't do that, you can't protect yourself, all right, if you're mixing the finances. All right, I already talked about that in previous videos, so I don't really think he's not really talking about that per se. His main question was, should he hire employees, or how should he do that? He think he need to hire more employees, or first of all, he's providing an offline service. That is prototypical for somebody that needs to hire independent contractors. That's what you want to hire. Now, hiring independent contractors opposed to employees is a catch-22. And the reason that is, if you hire independent contractors, you're not responsible for their insurance. If they can't find work, or you don't have work for them, you don't have to pay them unemployment benefits. All right, so it is some great benefits to hire. And companies that do this, guys, is Uber, Lyft, the WWE wrestling, they do it. So they don't have to provide, that insurance and that, all that type of bullshit. Now, if you're wondering, well, what the hell's in it for the employees or the independent contractors? Well, it's simple, guys. They don't have to work. If any of y'all guys familiar with Uber, they work when they fucking want to work. When they want to work, they turn their little, whatever they little phone on and tell Uber, okay, they working. And when they clock out when they want to. Uber can't say, hey, get your ass back out there on that road. They can't do that. They not employees. And the same thing with my guys. If my guys say, hey, man, I'm going to Paris for 2 months. I hit you when I get back. I can't say, oh, you fired. They independent contractors. Now, of course, you have salty motherfuckers that get mad when you do shit. Just like in the WWE, they supposed to be independent contractors, which means they supposed to wrestle when they want to. But the wrestlers was already complaining that this shit is like a job. But of course, Vince McMahon done figured out a way to weasel around that. And technically, they do have to be at spots when he say they have to be at spots. But as independent contractors, it's supposed to be you work when you want to work. So with my guys, if they say, hey, I'm not working next weekend, me and my girl going out, I can't fire them. Now, of course, I can get butt hurt, and when they want to work, don't give them work, and I won't lie to you and act like that don't happen. When anybody who's ever been an independent contractor, I've been an independent contractor doing security in the city, and I can tell you right now, when they call you and you don't want to work, or you doing something, they do get butt hurt. And when you call them and say, hey man, you got some work, they, oh nah, I ain't got nothing tonight. So that bullshit does go on. But technically, when you hire independent contractors, they ain't got to work. All right. So that's the catch-22. But the business that you offering, I definitely would do independent contractors. Most definitely would do independent contractors. And how you do it is you pay them, and you get them a 1099 at the end of the year, all right, or the beginning of the year, whenever you want to give it to them. And on there, you just stating how much you've paid them throughout the year. All right, if it's over $600, all right, if you ain't paid them over $600, then you don't have to worry about it. All right, but if you paid them over $600, you have to get them a 1099. All right, and this is important for you because this is going to be tax deductible for you. So let's say Alpha Male Strategies brand makes $1 million a year. All right. Let's just say it's an easy number, $1 million a year. And let's say I got 10 guys working for me and I pay each one of them 20 grand a year. All right. That's $200,000. All right. So now I won't be taxed on the $1 million. I'll be taxed on $800,000 because that $200,000 that I paid them is tax deductible because it was business related. Anything that's business related, anything that you do that's business related is tax deductible. If I bought this phone right here to do videos, it's tax deductible. If I go out and get a $10,000 studio equipment to make high quality videos, it's tax deductible. Anything related to business is tax deductible. All right, do y'all guys understand that? If I go out and I get a bunch of Armani suits so I can do these videos in, that's tax deductible. That was a business expense. Now, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna keep wearing these black t-shirts. So these black t-shirts are tax deductible because I got them. I had these black t-shirts when I was training, but you get my fucking point. All right, so anything that's dealing with business is tax deductible. Now, he's wanna know how to scale. Guys, to scale, you simply have to reinvest all your profits back into the business. This is when you see people talking about something. Amazon does this right now, guys, by the way. Amazon, the reason Amazon doesn't pay any money is because they reinvest all their money into growing Amazon. This is why they growing so big. Because Bezos spends all the money that he makes reinvesting into technology, creating drones, all type of fucking bullshit. That's why it's growing. That's how he's scaling. He takes billions of dollars and reinvests it. That's why he don't pay no fucking taxes or no federal tax. He pays other taxes, state and local. But as far as federal, that's why he don't pay no federal taxes. All right, I'm doing that right now. The only reason y'all been seeing me traveling shit is I ain't doing this shit for fun. Is I'm trying to create better vlogs. Other than that, y'all will just see me eating at the 40-40 and going to the Taj every fucking weekend. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm investing into my company so y'all guys don't get bored of seeing the same shit. So that's what I'm trying to do now. So I'm investing into my company, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build rotations nationwide. That's what I'm trying to do. If y'all guys knows the first vlog, I went to Los Angeles. I went with my Sunday chick, and I told her, all right, this is fun, nice little trip, but I'm brand building and you can't go. And she know what I do. Like I tell you guys, I tell girls, listen, a relationship might be in your future, but I like to take my time, but I don't lie to women. They know I date other women. They all know that. So she knows that I'm out trying to build my brand. I'm trying to build rotations nationwide. I'm trying to create better vlogs, not so y'all just don't just see the same fucking thing. So I'm investing. I'm paying for hotels. I'm paying for flights. So I'm investing into my fucking business to create better content for you guys. Other than that, unless y'all want to just see me eating a kale salad at the 40-40 club every fucking week. All right. So that's why I'm doing it. And I've been meeting a hell of a lot of women. So eventually y'all gonna start seeing a shitload of goddamn receipts around this motherfucker. It's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. All right, just give it time. Give it time. It's coming. And this would be the first one. Actually, I lost it when I went to California. That was really about me and her just hanging out. That was my first time traveling. But from here on out, it's about me building rotations nationwide. That's what this is all about. So I'm investing into the company. So you need to take all the money that you're making and invest it into the company. Every dollar. That's what you do. You take every dollar and invest it. If you have bills, you need to cut your expenses down. That's how you gonna scale. If I could go another route, I could not do the vlogs, right? And I could invest in paying YouTube, to promote my video, or paying Amazon to promote my books. When y'all go to Amazon and y'all see certain products say sponsored, they paying for that. They paying for that. That's not there just by luck. They're paying for that. That's why when they say sponsored, I could do that. I don't do it because YouTube organically grows me. So I haven't had to worry about that. All right. But people that might not grow as fast as me, that would be something that you would think about doing. Paying the YouTube to push you. I've actually thought about paying for, y'all see them little YouTube ads that say skip ads. I actually thought about that to promote my books. I just really hadn't had a need to, because YouTube, my channel grows organically. All right, but I actually thought about, y'all see some of these other dating coaches come on in these ads where they promoting their boot camp and all that other bullshit. I've actually thought about that, but that costs money, but my channel just grows organically. But the bottom line is, invest the money. It could be SEOs for you. All right, SEOs, Google ads, Yelp ads. You have to take all that money if you want to grow and put all of it into it. SEOs is a good one. Whatever you doing, SEOs probably should be 50% of your budget, your marketing budget. You need to set out a budget. What can I spend on marketing? What I can spend on, what can I spend on marketing? All right, whatever you can spend, SEOs, I would probably put 50% of that on SEOs. Because what happens is, when people, I can speak for myself. Whenever I'm looking for something, the first thing I do is Google it. And usually I'm going to call who's ever at that top. That's what I did for when I got my book formatted. I just typed in, I Googled ebook conversion companies, and the first one that popped up, that's who I called first. All right, so that's typically the way it works, guys. People, that's why you want to get at least on that first page. All right, so you have to spend money on that. And if you offer an offline service, that's going to be something that's Google. That's what people deal with, Google. All right, so you need to get on that first page on Google. That's how you gonna scale. But that ain't the only way. You can pay for Google ads. You can pay for YouTube ads. It's a host of things, guys. All right. So I hope I answered that, man. Hire independent contractors. All right. It's easier for you, and you don't have to deal with all the other bullshit. All right. I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So this was me meeting a chick I met out Friday night. I met her the previous weekend, and we was meeting out for a drink at this place called B51. A little sexy, thick chick I had met. Afterwards, we left B51. We went to Tongue and Groove. It was early, guys. We met up around like 9:30, if I'm not mistaken. And so we went to Tongue and Groove. I'm thinking, I can't remember the exact time. I think it was like 10:30. Now, for all you guys thinking like, damn, AMS, how long you hung out with this motherfucker? Well, guys, y'all guys gotta understand, when you out of town, you ain't got that. You can't play the long game. Y'all guys understand that? So when a situation like this, I'm going in for the kill. All right. So if I would have met her in New York, after we left B51, I would have left and went and did something else, and that would have been the end of the day. Of course, I would have asked her back to my place, just assuming she would have said no. And then I would have took my ass home. All right. But since I'm, in her state and I don't live in Atlanta, I'm trying to make some shit pop, guys. So understand that when you out and you in another state, or you on vacation, or whatever the fuck whatever the situation is, you need to make some shit happen. All that wait a week to call and all that other bullshit, all that bullshit goes right out the way. So yeah, we was at Tongue and Groove. My thing wasn't trying to get into a popping spot. I was trying to get her comfortable. All right. So that was the whole idea. So I actually wanted it to be longer, because I knew that, hey, I'm only going to be in Atlanta a couple more days. And before I leave, I'm trying to fuck. Ain't none of that wait a week bullshit. All right. You say that shit for when you at home. All right. But I had a guy ask me, guys. He asked me, is it okay for a dude that makes money to spoil his girl? In other words, guys, for any of you guys to understand, what he's trying to say is, it don't mean shit to me per se. So I really don't give a fuck about the money. So does it matter? So in other words, if you're a dude that makes $1 million a year, or let's just say $500,000, he didn't really specify how much money he made, but let's just assume he make $500,000 a year. If you make $500,000 a year and you spend two grand a month on your girl, it ain't gonna hurt your pocket. If you spend two grand a month on a girl and you make $500,000 a year, that ain't gonna really hurt your pocket none. The reason why I don't want y'all guys to do it is because you start to plant a seed in her mind that this is how you keep her happy. So now she starts to feel like she's on a bigger pedestal than you, because now she's not gonna take it. Oh, my man is doing this because he's a good guy and he makes a, she's gonna take it as, and this is the chick I was with, guys. This is the chick I was hanging out with. And my plan worked out, guys. I did fuck her Saturday night. This was us hanging out Friday night. And so I did actually fuck her the next night. But anyway, and so what she's gonna start to think, guys, is that now this is what you feel like you need to do. And as y'all can see, guys, by this Friday night, by me hanging out with her, we went to like 3 spots and had some drinks. By me just hanging out with her, guys, now you see how my hand on her ass, this is our first time hanging out. Now, there's no way I could have done that at the beginning of the date. Do y'all guys understand that? There's no way that by the time I left B51, she would have been comfortable with me putting my hand all on her ass like this. This comes from me, you know, talking to her, spitting game throughout the night and getting her comfortable. I didn't even try to touch her or nothing earlier. And this was us. We finished the night going to the gold room. And by this point, her girl had joined us because they were supposed to be going out that night because we ain't anticipated us hanging out this long. But, you know, the chemistry was going. And so, I was still trying to fuck, but I didn't get to fuck this night. I actually got to fuck the next night, guys. But I had a good time. What's up, fellas? So today I had a patron that made a very smart comment on my last page, and he asked me, does an abundance mindset trap override everything in the dating game? Guys, the abundance mindset is the ultimate trump card along with confidence, all right, which you could kind of say they counter the same thing, right? Because to have an abundance mindset, it takes confidence that you can meet other people. So they kind of go hand in hand, all right? But the thing what y'all guys got to understand is, right, no matter how fat you think you is, if you 400 pounds right now, you must understand that there's a woman out there that will like you for who you are. If you're broke, sleeping on your mama couch right now, you must understand that there's a woman out there that will like you for who you are. If you're the goofiest, corniest, lamest motherfucker who ever walked the earth, you have to understand that somewhere there's a girl that'll like you for you. But y'all guys, y'all guys gonna say, well, damn, AMS, what the hell you teaching us all this shit for? Well, y'all guys gotta understand, I'm never gonna lie to you guys. Y'all guys understand that? I'm never going to lie to your ass. Despite an abundance mindset being the ultimate trump card, we all know that there's a sort of a line that if you're here, you're going to get more options than this guy here. If you're a guy and you make $1 million a year, you're going to have more options than the guy who's flat broke sleeping on his mama couch. If all things are equal. Now, I'm talking about like if you're the same person, all right? If you make $1 million, of course, there's other variables that come in there if you're going to be goofy or corny, but I'm just taking this. You're the same person. Let's just take me, for instance. All right, right now, if I won the lottery and I won $100 million, I'm going to have more options than what I make right now. That's facts. Anybody who try to tell you otherwise is bullshitting you. If you're 400 pounds right now, yes, if you got an abundance mindset, it is women out there that would like you for who you are. But if you drop down at 200 pounds, you will have more options. I would never lie to you guys about that. That is facts. If you're a guy and you carry a strong masculine frame, more women are going to find that attractive than that goofy, corny frame. The point being is that if you got an abundance mindset and you just don't care to change anything about yourselves, then just remain who you are. I'm just letting you know you're going to have more options if you do everything else. And see, this is the point where self-improvement comes into play, guys. And a lot of you guys going to say, well, damn, AMS, why you told us all this bullshit? Because the self-improvement is what it takes to get a lot of guys the fucking abundance mindset. You ain't going to just watch me tell you to develop an abundance mindset and you're going to snap your fingers and have a fucking abundance mindset. The average guy has to feel better about themselves to develop the abundance mindset. So that's where the self-improvement comes in. If I tell you guys, all you guys know you need to be confident to attract women. Well, just telling guys to be confident, just wake up out of fucking bed. You're not going to just wake up out of bed tomorrow and be like, you know, yesterday I just wasn't confident at all. But after listening to a couple of AMS videos, now I'm very confident. It don't work that way. The average guy has to do something to improve their confidence. And another thing, y'all, a lot of you guys don't understand what a lot of my shit comes from. So let me tell y'all guys something. What I am is I'm a people watcher, and I observe the world for what it is. I observe it. And what I observed was a lot of my shit just comes from observing female behavior. And I just started noticing they have an crazy abundance mindset. A woman could go out with you, really like you, but if you don't pursue her, you'll never hear from her again. Why is that? Why would she do that? An abundance mindset. She has the abundance mindset that, you know what, I really like this dude, but if he don't think I'm worth pursuing, then so be it. When y'all on these dating profiles and you see women proudly showing their kids, they ugly ass kids on the fucking dating profiles, why y'all guys think they do that? They know showing those kids is gonna turn some men away. They don't give a fuck because they have an abundance mindset. They let it know, hey, listen, I got 3 kids. If you don't want to deal with kids, then keep fucking moving, because they know somebody else don't mind. And for all you guys that's gonna say, well, yeah, they always know it's a beta simp. They don't want the fucking beta simps unless they want them for a provider. They don't want the beta simps. They know it's a guy that they like that won't mind. See, y'all guys gotta understand, y'all guys look at women getting all this attention on dating apps and shit. That shit don't even fucking matter, because they don't want 99.9% of those guys in their fucking way. All it does is give them a little self-esteem boost, but 99.9% of those guys are disqualified in their fucking way because a lot of women don't even want them. So does it fucking matter? And I put it to you guys like this. What if you had a bunch of fat hippos trying to hit on you? Would it mean any fucking thing? Would that make you feel good that you got a bunch of fat women chasing you? That's the same way a lot of women feel about beta simps. So yeah, the attention is good, but other than that, it means fucking nothing, guys. All right. When y'all guys wondering where the choosing signals came from, the choosing signals came from me going out to clubs and just noticing women just enjoying themselves at clubs. I said, man, these women don't give a fuck about nail dude in here. They just enjoying themselves, smoking their hookah, drinking their drinks, doing their little cha-cha dance in a little circle. And if a good-looking guy that they find attractive comes up to them and they want it, maybe. But other than that, they ain't paying attention to no dudes in here. And then I just looked around and looked at all the dudes standing around looking like some hungry-ass lions. And that's when I adopted the choosing signals. I said, you know what, man? I ain't finna be on that fucking bullshit no more either. These girls is out enjoying themselves. And if a dude come up and talk to them, fine. If not, fuck it. And that's what I adopted. So a lot of this shit, guys, the abundance mindset mentality that I adapted just came from me observing female behavior. That's where it came from. Women have a friend zone. I said, shit, women are smart. Now, a lot of times a woman will put a dude in the friend zone just for free validation and shit like that. But sometimes a woman will put you in the friend zone as a backup plan. She's probably fucking another dude right now, so she'll just put you right here on a little standby just in case this goes bad. And if this goes bad, she could jump on over here with you. Now, that ain't gonna always be the case. Sometimes women put you in the friend zone just for they just enjoy you, you know, just being their fucking phone buddy and shit like that, or toying with you. But sometimes a woman will do it because she got you on fucking standby. So then I said, you know what? I'm going to start doing that shit. I'm going to start putting women that ain't, you know, act up and shit like that, or I put out, or I start fucking with, put their ass in, instead of throwing them away, put them in the fucking friend zone. Now, I no longer do that now because my abundance mindset now just got to the point to where I don't even give a fuck about doing that now. Take your monkey ass on. All right, guys. So that's the whole point of that, guys. Once you develop the abundance mindset, if you got it, fine. If you somebody who has to do the self-improvement to do it, fine. I don't give a fuck how you get it. But yes, it's the ultimate trump card. The ultimate trump card. It's when you develop the abundance mindset, it says, I don't have to change nothing about myself to attract women. But just understand that there are some guidelines and there are some, things that is going to have you more options. If you're in shape, you're going to have more options than the dude with the fucking beer gut. If you make some money, you're going to have more options than the guy who live with his mama. All right, if you have a strong masculine frame, seductive frame, you're going to have more options than the corner motherfucker. Anybody telling you otherwise is talking bullshit. I'm here to tell you right now. If you tall, you're going to have more options than the short motherfuckers. That's fact. I'll never sit up here and act like height don't matter, guys. Only thing I try to tell you guys is, if you short, you still can attract as many women or fuck more women than this tall motherfucker. If he don't know how to fucking open his mouth or he don't live a social life, you can be 6'8". If your ass locked in the fucking house 24/7 and you don't got no social life, and even then, and when you do take your ass out, you scared to approach women, choosing signals or not, well, it don't fucking matter. It don't matter how tall you is. It won't matter how much money you got. If you don't live a social life, it won't fucking matter. If a dude is 5'3", and he's living an active social life, he's out with his friends and shit like that. And then if women choosing signals or not, I'm not even gonna debate y'all guys over choosing signal more. If you believe in them, whatever, it don't really matter. It's just a high value principle. It ain't the all end all be all. You ain't a fucking simp if you don't wait for choosing signals. You ain't a bitch if you're not waiting for choosing signals. It's just the way I go about things. It don't make you less of a man if you don't wait for choosing signals. So I'm not even gonna debate that no more. That's just what I do. But choosing signals or not, if a guy is 5'3", broke, all right, live with his mama, if he's out living a more active social life than a guy who makes $1 million and he's 6'8", and this motherfucker locked in the house 24/7, that motherfucker there is still gonna attract more women. Now, even if the guy's on his purpose, like I tell you guys, I want you guys to have balance. I believe you should live a social life on the weekend, regardless. All right, it's gonna help you with your purpose, even if you own your purpose. I think that decompressing on the weekend, actually, like when I take the weekend off, I come harder back on my purpose on Monday, refreshed. Do y'all guys understand that? I do. Maybe you don't, but I do. So when I take the weekend off, I come back and Monday I'm roaring again. So if you just live an active social life on the fucking weekend, that short motherfucker will get more women than that tall motherfucker. So that's the thing with that, guys. But I'll never sit up here and lie to y'all guys act like height don't matter at all. I'm just letting here let y'all guys know it ain't the end all be all. Shit, there's plenty of fucking short men out here banging chicks that tall guys can't even fuck with. All right, guys, so that's all I got to say on that. Yes, the abundance mindset, whether you short, fat, broke, all that bullshit, if you develop that, you got the ultimate trump card. What it says is, as I am today, I can attract as many women as I want if I put the fucking work in. I tell you guys this all the fucking time. I fuck more bitches living in that basement than I do now. That's because I lived more of a social life, all right, and I pursued women more than I do now. So that's the ultimate trump card right there. The more you put, if you trying to bang women, the more you put into it, the more. I don't really give a fuck about that shit no more. I live my social life on the weekend. This is my life. I love this shit. This is what I do. Women are just a small component of my life at this point. Really, I don't even want to bang. It's just fucking headache. I don't even want the thought of fucking 50 women a year. It's annoying to me. Just even going on that many dates, texting that many women, I don't even want to deal with it no more. This right here brings me so much peace and quiet, and I don't have to deal with all those nagging ass women. I don't even want to deal with it no more. My life, even though I might have banged more chicks then, my life is so much simpler and happier just dealing with the couple of chicks I deal with now and just being on my purpose. My life has found so much peace. I am telling you right now, ask any man who juggles a lot of women. It is a fucking pain in the ass. All right, so enjoy your fucking chasing women. All right, I'll get back with you guys later. All right, what's up, fellas? So this was me. This was me at the bar watching the game earlier by myself because I was supposed to be meeting the chick later. So I was watching the football game. Just came out, had me something to eat. I had a kale salad. Y'all know, had a kale salad, chilled out, had a good time. Now this was me meeting that same chick the next day. Do not do no shit like this, guys. If you in town, so I don't want no guys doing it. If I would have did some shit like this when I was in town, she would have thought I was needy and pushing for a relationship and all this and other shit. But when you out of town, a girl knows, she knows what's up. And this was us headed to the hotel. This is the hotel I was at. We was walking in the hotel. That was her turning around, telling me something. What the hell you doing with that camera? I'm trying to goddamn get my boys a picture of this goddamn ass. God damn it, that's what I'm doing with this goddamn camera. And this was us leaving. This was about 5 in the morning right here. After we, whatever. But had a good time, guys. Definitely be going back to Atlanta soon. They got a lot of big asses like this. Y'all guys know I love these big old asses. But I did have a good time, and my plan worked out. All right, guys. So yeah, I'll get back with you guys later.